Hey everyone, it is Kelso and it is Dork for 5 minutes and I have a bunch to go through, so bear with me. First, I just really want to show this super badass cover of Venomized Deadpool. He just looks like more death than normal. So I thought it was really cool, and I also looked when I was at the store at the other like Venomized covers. And yeah, that was great. So the Doctor Strange one was the best. I don't really read it though, so I didn't pick it up. Next, we have also the variant cover for Rat Queens #1. This is the continuing storyline, and I just thought it was really cool because it really went with the whole rat theme. And I pulled up this page, and these are like a group of dudes that are also fighting monsters, and they're really ridiculous looking. So I'm sure this Rat Queens will be just as great as all the other ones have been. Alright, also have another James Bond. I think this is the 5th storyline. I'm not really sure. But this one's called James Bond Black Box. And I'm not really sure which storyline it is going to be. But first page tells me we're in the French Alps. There's James Bond looking all, you know, James Bondy. So I'm really excited. I need to go back through. I need to figure out which order the books are supposed to be read in, because I feel like I read some and I've missed something. And so I'm going to look into what order these go in and go back and reread them. Alright, another #1. The rest of my stack is all #1s actually. I have Animal Noir, which is one of the ones I was most excited about when I looked at the previews 2 months ago or so. And Animal Noir... Sorry. One of my dogs is jumping up and down, so I'll see them behind the door. It was a little ridiculous. They really want attention right now. So Animal Noir is mobster animals and like crime investigators as animals. And I am not disappointed at all. Okay, so that looks really awesome, and I'm super excited for this comic book. I'm glad I jumped on it. Next we have Savage Things, which is much darker than like mobster, James Bond, Rat Queens type stuff. Savage Things is about a group... They're still jumping. Savage Things is about this group that is trained to be like super assassins to go out and do the government's bidding. And they've turned against the government and are now considered like domestic terrorists. So that's going to be interesting. Not really sure where that's going to go. And we'll see some art here. Pretty cool. I actually read the first couple pages online. There was a whole article and it previewed it. So I'll let you know how that goes. Next we have Royal City, Jeff Lemire's new #1. And once again, not disappointed at all. The art looks amazing. Even look at the back here. Okay, super excited. I honestly do not remember what this is about, but that's okay because I'm just going to jump into it. I'm really excited to read it though because the art is just amazing. I'm so excited. Kind of reminds me of the AD comics, the After Death ones that are like the bigger magazine types. Kind of reminds me of that. Next we have Rough Riders Nation #1 from Aftershock. There's been a few Rough Riders before this. I'm actually waiting on the trade. And there's like a Rough Riders 1, a Rough Riders 2, this one, and maybe a different one. And it's people in history like all working together and like fighting crime and stuff. So like here's the spread, and this one, the Rough Riders Nation, I think just this one gives you like a preview of who they all are. It kind of gives their backstory, so that's pretty cool. And last but not least, I was really excited. My comic store loves me, and each comic book store only got one of these, and it's with the gold lettering like this. And like I said, they only get one, and they gave it to me, so that was really cool. It's called Extremity, and you can see here like her hand, or is her hand is like cut off and bleeding all over the place, and it looks crazy. So that looks really cool and very brutal. Alright, so excited about that one, plus my super awesome gold lettering. A couple things that I found over the weekend hunting. I got a Chimichanga signed by Eric Powell that I'm excited to add to my collection. I also found these bad boys. These are the Artist Proofs editions. They're like super gigantic and awesome, and they look like fun coloring books, and I'm gonna have to stop myself from like wanting to color them. And last but not least, we have my sweet pop pickup for the week, which is little baby Groot from the Hot Topic. I think it's like 3,000 pieces, and that's supposed to be like a patch, and it looks like a shield, and I just love him. And there's like 10 different Groots coming out right now, and that's my favorite. Next, I have the Specialty Series Batgirl. Okay, so she's really cool. I really like her batarang, her colors. She looks really great. She reminds me of a little pint-size Hero one. And then, couldn't believe I got my hands on this. I got the Think Geek exclusive Harley Quinn Bombshell, which, if you don't know what happened, one of Funko's semis got in an accident and burned. Like the whole thing, all of the product in the truck was destroyed. And on that shipment was these. And so the ones that made it to store that weren't destroyed are now impossible to get. And I actually looked on eBay just to let you know. There's only one on eBay, and it's $75, and my store hooked me up with this one for obviously not that much, so super excited to add her to my collection. And that's it. If you have any questions about these number ones and want to know how they go after I read them, just ask and I'll let you know. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, you're more than welcome to talk to me in the comment section. I hope you all have a fabulous week and have great pickups like me. Peace out, dorks!